Hi everybody, Becky here, and I am so excited. I have a box of the English My Little Pony collectible Kayou cards. I am so excited to open this. So let's roll out the opening mat and open this right up. All right, everybody, let's open up this beautiful box. So let's open this up. And look at that. Look at all these booster packs. So today, let's open up 8. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. Awesome. And there's something inside. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh. I think this is a promo card for getting the English set. Amplified Emotions. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this was in the box. That's absolutely incredible. I saw that on Kayou, I believe it's Kayou US Instagram. I saw that promo card. I thought that was just if you went to the New York Comic Con, so I thought there's no way I was going to get that. That is so awesome. So let's open our first sleeved booster pack here of the English Kayou My Little Pony set. So exciting. And I always struggle with the opening. It looks like maybe it's glued a little bit in the booster pack, which is kind of nice. If it is, it doesn't move around. So let's open our first pack of the My Little Pony English cards. This is so exciting. I am so excited these cards have come to English. Let's look at the star. I would say maybe a little bit less than the Chinese. So cute. We have a rare of Fluttershy. A rare of Stygian. Oh my gosh, love getting him. We have a rare of Junebug. We have a SR of Big Mac. And then we have a playing card, the 7 of Hearts, which is Spike. Spike is one of my favorite cards. Oh my, Spike's one of my favorite characters. That is so, so cool. And then we have a UR of Rarity. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely lovely on a music box. That is so gorgeous. That is awesome. Oh my gosh. And then we got an LSR of Mage Meadowbrook. She is one of my favorite. I love a lot of the Pillars of Equestria. I love her whole story, how Fluttershy had to figure out from her notes and her old home how to find a cure for the, I believe it was the sting bees. Or the zap. I don't think it was a zap bees, but that is so, so cool. And she was just so kind and helped everybody. That is awesome. And then our last card is a holographic card of Twilight versus Luna. That is so cool. And it says already seen through. Awesome. So, so cool. Oh, this is awesome. Let's put that there. Wow. Yep, so they stuck every pack onto back of sleeve. So it's a little hard to get out, but I love that they don't move around. So that's awesome. All right. Let's check out the backs of these cards too. Have that. Gorgeous. So it looks like we have another playing. We have 2 playing cards potentially. That's awesome. Because I opened the Chinese version of that, and that's what the back end look like. Awesome. So our first one is Lily Valley. So you have the little stars on there. And then Surrey. and Junebug are our rares. And then we have an SR of Rarity. She is so lovely. You can see a little apple hollow. So pretty, little diamond I can see down there. So absolutely awesome. Oh my gosh. And we got another Spike card. It looks like Spike is the 7. So that's awesome. So this time we got a 7 of clubs, which I am absolutely stoked for. That is absolutely awesome. And he is so cute. I love seeing him so happy. Oh my gosh. I love Sunset Shimmer so much. And she is the king of clubs. That is so lovely. Wow. Love this card. And then we got another UR. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It's of Rainbow Dash on a music player. That is so lovely. Oh, that is awesome. And then our next story card says, Lift the Dark Magic. You can see Zecora, and it looks like the main 6 looking at the reflection in the water. Interesting. That looks so cool. All right, next pack. All right. So we have a rare of Applejack, Rarity, and Cheese Sandwich. Love that. We got another SR Rarity. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. So Twilight is the Ace of Hearts, Princess Twilight Sparkle. That is so gorgeous. And then right after that Twilight, we got a UR of Twilight on the music player. That is just so lovely. So gorgeous. The back of that. And then we have Sonambula. Oh my gosh. I talked about when I opened the Chinese, I got her in the Chinese version, and she is one of my absolute favorite pillars of Equestria. I love her kindness and how she had faith and followed the voice to save, I believe, the prince. And Pinkie Pie learned from that to help Daring Do in Rainbow Dash. And then we have another story card, A Moment to Breathe. So it looks like the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Zecora are in her hut, and then in comes Fluttershy, but it looks like maybe an evil version of Fluttershy. Very interesting. Oh my gosh. These packs are so awesome. I am so happy it came to the US. All right. So we have a rare of Dr. Caballeron. Daring Do's rival. And then we have Babseed, Apple Bloom's cousin. Guess it's the Applejack's little cousin as well. We have another Surrey. We have an SR of Princess Twilight Sparkle. Absolutely lovely. And then we have the 4 of Hearts Rainbow Dash, looking as cool as ever. I love how it has her little cutie mark there. That is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And we got a UR of Cheerilee. She is one of my favorite ponies. I love her. She is the sweetest teacher to the Cutie Mark Crusaders in their class. That is so awesome. And then we got another LSR of Mage Meadowbrook. Love it. And then this is a comic card. We have Luna battling Rarity. Awesome. And it says tit for tat. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly open all of these and get the packs out, so don't have to open this every time. Okay, yeah, I just realized I've been going from the front. It is so much easier going from the back. Because if you get the little part where it's glued to off, once you get that separated, the pack comes out a lot quicker. All right, let's crack into these 4 packs. Oh, we have a rare of Zipper Wheel, one of the little ponies that the Cutie Mark Crusaders helped, especially with her puppy who grew up and wasn't being quite the puppy she was used to. And then we have Sweetie Drops or Bonbon. And then we have an SR of Spitfire when she was young. So cute. And then we have a playing card of Starlight Glimmer. I love Starlight Glimmer, and she is the Jack of Spades. Awesome. Oh my gosh. And then we got a Joker card, which is Princess Celestia. That is so gorgeous. I love getting that. And then we have a UR of Countess Coloratura. I love this card so much. I got the Chinese version of it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. I love her being a musical pony, getting her on the record player. It is so lovely. I love this, and I love that they did her version when it was the real her, not Countess Coloratura, even though it says Countess at the bottom. And then our next comic card looks like Applejack is talking to Spike and Apple Bloom, and there was a spill, it looks like, and this is called Penny Pitcher. Interesting. Awesome. It'd be so cool to get all the comics in order and see the whole storyline. Oh, we got a rare of Muffins. Muffins, yes. I didn't know if it was Muffin or Muffins. And Cheese Sandwich and Applejack. Love that. And we have another SR of Big Mac. And then we have the 10 of Diamonds Cherry Jubilee. Absolutely lovely. You got the little cherry there. That is so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And then we got a UR of Sweetie Belle. That is so lovely. Oh, so stinking cute. Love that. Then we have another LSR of Sonambula. Awesome. Ooh, this is an awesome holographic card. It has Rainbow Dash front and center. It says Continuous Sonic Boom Yo-Ho. Awesome. All right. Second to last pack. Yeah, so I got this from Crossing, I believe Crossing TCG, but I know Kayou US says their trusted partnership. So, and then we have a rare of Cherry and Iron Will. Oh my gosh, teaching Fluttershy how to stand up to herself, but kind of went a little too far. And then we have SR of a Rainbow Dash. We have another Cherry Jubilee, but yes, this is the 10 of Spades. So we had the 10 of Diamonds. Now we have the 10 of Spades. Love it. And then we had the 9 of Club, Nurse Redheart. Awesome. It'd be so cool to get a full deck of this. I don't think that I would pull all that, but it'd be so cool. And then we have a UR of Cheese Sandwich. Oh, I love this. I love getting Cheese Sandwich. One of my favorite characters. So beautiful. And then our comic card here Looks like Fluttershy. Potentially, I think maybe an evil version of Fluttershy, or maybe something happened to her. It looks like she has an animal army. The forest queen sets forth. I think their eyes look a little red, so that's awesome. All right, you guys, last pack for this opening. And this opening has been so epic. Love getting all the playing cards and URs, LSR, just everything is so gorgeous. So we have a rare Zecora, rare Silver Spoon, and a rare Muffins. Love this. For our SR, we have Pinkie Pie. And then we have a playing card of Trixie, the Queen of Diamonds. I feel like that fits Trixie's attitude to a T. Love, love, love that. Absolutely awesome. And then we have another UR of Cheese Sandwich. That is too funny, getting 2 in a row. And then we have a LSR of Princess Twilight Sparkle. That card is so gorgeous. I love getting Twilight. So, so beautiful. And then our last comic card. The show is about to begin with Pinkie Pie looking like a clown. So absolutely awesome unboxing, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe for more My Little Pony content. Bye!